Hello, Crypt Keepers. Welcome. Heather from Heather's Crochet Crypt here, and welcome to day 78 of our 100 days of Halloween countdown. My head is blocking one of my candles. Okay, so we are still in Bat Week. So we are on bat number 4 for the week. It is Friday. That means it's also Freaky Friday. I had a really hard time trying to decide what I wanted to make today. Everything that I looked at, like that really can't really turn that into a bat. Because I want to turn something into a bat, put wings on it, whatever, you know. A lot of things already have wings, like dragons and any of the bird patterns, ducks. I thought about a turtle, but I honestly really don't like making turtles. So the first thing that kind of popped into my head was a pumpkin and putting bat wings on a pumpkin, making a bat pumpkin. But I'm like, is that really that creative? So I was trying to find something else. I just really had a hard time figuring out what I wanted to make. And honestly, I think I'm going to go back to my original idea and make a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern, and put bat wings on it. I don't know. This was a hard one for me today, guys. I looked through all my patterns. A lot of my patterns are already spooky patterns. I'm like, don't really, and you know, things with arms and legs, like, I don't know, like a voodoo doll or something like that has arms and legs. I guess I could put bat wings on it, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. So the only thing that my brain kept going back to was the pumpkin. I don't know. I just feel like that's not the most creative thing that I could be doing, but it's the only thing my brain keeps going back to. So, I don't know. And I just think, like, maybe I should just stick to my gut and just do the pumpkin. Gonna do a pumpkin? I don't know. I feel like it's not that creative, and I could do better. If that makes sense. But I've wasted some time already today trying to figure out what I wanted to make. So I didn't want to spend too much more time on trying to figure it out and not have enough time to make something today. So I'm like, just make the pumpkin, just make the pumpkin. So we're just making the pumpkin. So this is what I'm starting on. I'm doing orange and Premier Basic Chenille Brights. Trying to get some of this yarn used up. This isn't the greatest texture for this orange, but I'm going to try to get it used up. I'm going to try and make a decent sized pumpkin. And the bat wings, I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to wing the wings. I kind of like just the classic, you know, do a chain, do back and forth, and you make the other chain shorter. I kind of like that for the wings. I don't know. So I might just do that. I don't know how well that would stand up, if it's, you know, if the structure would stay. So, yeah, still trying to think about the wings and how I want to make those. Because I don't want them to be all floppy and not stand up, you know. Kind of wish you guys could give me ideas now while I'm doing it. Oh, and for something to watch, I've got YouTube pulled up, watching Ella's latest video of No Catchy Doing Crochet, her latest 100 Days of Halloween video. Should be her day 79 video. And I have some storms rolling through, guys. It's been storming all night long, well, most of the night anyway, and it's still storming outside. It's just a real nice thunderstorm. It's raining, and there's big, loud rumbles of thunder, a little bit of lightning. It's a nice thunderstormy morning here. Okay, so I'm going to continue with my pumpkin and watch Ella from No Kitchen Crochet. And I don't use a pattern for my pumpkins. I think I told you before when I was making how I make my pumpkins, when I was making my pumpkin topiaries. I'm just going to make this pumpkin the same way I made those. Alright guys, here is my pumpkin, almost said turtle, pumpkin so far. I think this is going to be a good size. I increased out to 5. I start with 8 in the magic ring, and I just do increases, and I increase out 5 times. And now I'm going to do 5 rows of just singles around, and then I'll start my decreases. So I wanted a decent sized pumpkin. I think that's going to be a pretty decent sized pumpkin, as far as I could tell. So then, I almost forgot, we're going to need to put ears on this pumpkin as well. I am going to do black wings on this. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do black ears or orange ears. Probably, maybe black. I think maybe black. I think that would look sharp. Black ears and black tail, or black wings against the orange pumpkin. It'd be nice Halloween colored pumpkin bat. And then I'll do my jack-o'-lantern face on it. Maybe. Might just, I don't know. I might do a little, well, I could do a mouth that has 2 little fangs coming down off the bottom of it, so it kind of looks baddish that way too. So I think that's what we will do. Black wings, black ears, and do the mouth with some fangs. So I think that's going to be my plan, Stan. Update. Here is what we're looking like so far. I've just finished with all of the single crochet rows. Now I'm going to start decreasing, and I switched my video. Ella's video got done, so now I'm watching Angie from Angie's Crafty Cubby. Her latest video of her 100 days of Halloween. She is on day 79, so it's her 79th video. Her day 79 video as well. So yeah, catching up on all the 100 days of Halloween videos. I've only got these 3 that I watch. I don't know if anybody else is doing it or not. To my knowledge, there isn't. So yeah, watching all of the ones that I can find. But anyway, I'm going to start decreasing on my pumpkin, start stuffing, and hopefully be done with this here shortly. Alright, here's the progress on our pumpkin. Told you it's going to be a pretty good size. Okay, so I've got my long tail here, but unfortunately it's got a factory knot in the middle of it, so it's going to give me a fit trying to pull that through to make my segments. So I am going to make my, I like to do 8 segments on my pumpkins. I'm not going to pull it quite as tight as I would typically pull it because I don't want it super squished, and I did stuff it quite a bit, that way it stays nice and plump. So yeah, once I get this sewn up and my segments done, then I will make my, I think I'm going to surface crochet the ears on, and then I'll do the wings. So I was just thinking, like, should I surface crochet the wings on? That might be a bigger headache than I want it to be, maybe. I don't know. Here's our pumpkin. I forgot I needed to make a stem of some sort. Might just make a brown stem, chain up, and slip stitch back down or something, and just tie it to the middle. I need some brown yarn. I think I want to do that. Do I want to do that first? Let's do that last. My bat ears, I think I'm going to do one on each side so they're nice and even. Do those in black. Okay, so for the ears and the wings, I'm going to use Bernat Blanket because it's a little bit stiffer, and I like the structure of it for wings and ears. So haven't quite decided what I'm doing with these ears yet, though, how I'm making them. I think I want them like 3 stitches wide. Alright, that's what my ear is looking like. Almost looks like a cat ear, but I don't think there's much more I can do with it. Once I get the wings on and the face on, I think it'll look more like a bat ear. So I think I'm going to go with that. Alright, there's our bat ears. Kind of hard to see against me. Alright, so now I'm going to make my... Should I do my wings? Yeah, let's do the wings. And then I can embroider the face on after I get the wings done. The wings I'm going to do, as I said, I think I'm just going to do the chain. And then go back and forth and make each row shorter than the last. Alrighty guys, here are my bat wings. So as I said, I just went back and forth, and then at the ends of these 2 rows I did like a little picot stitch to give it a little bit of a point, to give it the wings a little more something something to them. So yeah, Got the wings, so I'm going to get these sewn on, and then we will embroider our pumpkin face. Alrighty, the wings are sewn on. Got my wings here. Now when I sewed them on, what I did was I sewed them at here, obviously, and then I kind of folded them out to see where they would naturally like bend and stay, and then I sewed them down here at this like natural crease where they wanted to, where they would bend out and stay. That way it's kind of like a little hinge, so the wings will stick out from the sides and stay there. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Now I'm gonna do the face, and then I still have to do the stem. So the face I'm gonna embroider with my Bernat blanket yarn as well, and we'll go from there, see what it looks like. Alright, this is what I'm thinking for the face. Got the triangle eyes. I did two little just lines for like the nostrils of the bat nose, and then there's the mouth with the two little fangs. Debating on if I should fill in the eyes or not, but I always say it looks like, you know, it's actually cut out and like they're glowing. So I think maybe I'll just stay, yeah, I think I'll leave them like that. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so there's our bat face. Now to make the stem, and then our little bat pumpkin will be done. I'm gonna find the right color brown. I think I want a dark brown. I don't want green, I don't think. Because you know, when you pick a pumpkin, the stem is brown. So yeah, I think we'll do a brown stem. I think maybe in Bernat blanket so it stands up a little better. Oh, let me get this yarn here. Alright, I've got this variegated brown colored Bernat blanket yarn. Color is branch, so that's perfect. I think that'll work nicely. It'll give it a little bit of depth with the different browns in it. But like I said, I think I'm just going to chain and then slip stitch back down and then tie it on. I don't know, it's not very substantial. I might need to make it round and then sew it on. I think I'll do 6 in the magic ring and do a few rows of 6. Why did I do that? Alright, I think that's big enough. I don't want a giant stem. I don't think I'm even going to stuff it because it's pretty firm. You don't really squish down a whole lot. Okay guys, I think we are ready for our final reveal of our pumpkin bat. Alright. I'm not sure if I like the color of the stem now that I'm looking at it. Where's the, oh, little wings. Wing and a wing. I think this wing should have been over maybe one stitch. What do you guys think? Was it a success? It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I definitely think this wing should have been one row, one stitch over. Definitely, definitely. Dang it, Jim. I hate it when I do that. And I don't know if it's, you know, if anybody would really notice it, to be honest with you. I don't know. I do, because I made it, but yeah. Alright, here is our pumpkin bat. Bat pumpkin. Batkin. I'm on the fence. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I don't know if it's the face or if maybe it should have been just a pumpkin with bat wings without the face and ears, maybe? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments. If you like it, if you would have done something different, if I make it again, if you have other suggestions. It's unique, that's for sure. And it's all free-handed. Wings are free-handed, pumpkins free-handed, ears free-handed. Just all came out of my head. So, not awful, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the stem. I mean, it's okay, but I don't know if that throws it off or not. There's the little fangies. But yeah. Alright, so let me know if Freaky Friday was a success or not. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. This wing over here is irritating me. It needs to be one stitch over. I don't know if I can... I don't like to undo things like that because I'm afraid I'm going to cut the other yarn. But, yeah. Let's put a pumpkin and a bat down in the comments if you got to see the final reveal of our batkin here. Yeah, hit that like button if you like this video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of our future, the rest of our, what is it, 77 days of Halloween that we are doing. So, yeah. Alright guys, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for clicking in and watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.